Hello and welcome to this labor induction vlog. I want to show you something real quick. I'm not pregnant. I'm not pregnant. I'm honestly a little bit nervous to look at this footage. I'm recording this a week from when it happened, and it has been quite the week. And yeah, spoiler alert, it didn't go all that smoothly. I'm having surgery tomorrow to fix a complication that arose because of this induction. A minor surgery, but surgery nevertheless. It's been a lot. But maybe looking at this footage will help me, and I'm down to share the good, the bad, and the ugly, because life is made up of all of these moments. 7:30 in the morning, getting ready to leave, and hoping and praying desperately that this baby would get out of me. Almost immediately at the hospital, they gave me some medication to try to induce labor, and were monitoring me and the baby to just see what was happening, if things were actually working, and if contractions were actually starting. Ah, yes, Monday Katie that had energy and enthusiasm. And this, it's muted for copyright reasons, obviously. Best B-roll ever.
Yeah.
So, Morton, would you say this is like my 932nd time of being hooked up to these?
I think it's probably your 6th or 7th.
Oh, okay. So this one is for his heartbeat, and this one is for
Contractions,
like the rises and falls, which is in this number over here.
Yeah.
And
man,
yeah.
Baby hearts beat so fast.
Yeah, they do. Remember how babies breathe? Just like really like...
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Not really. It's been so long since we had a baby.
But there's just this little misconception about the movie, about birth, and like the movies and TV shows that I wanted to speak to. That people think that it's all about just pushing. And it's not that. Especially in my situation of being induced. It's so much waiting of getting big enough to be able to push. Like, pushing is not even probably going to happen till probably tomorrow.
Oh, let's see. Can you? I think his.
Oh, what did I do?
No, it's okay.
I didn't move that dramatically.
Yeah. It found him again. It might have been he who moved.
Oh yeah. Do you think it's gonna be tomorrow?
It might be. There's still a possibility that it could all happen tonight, but it seems more likely to be happening tomorrow at this point.
And I was a sweet summer child, and I was like, I don't know what a contraction feels like. It hurts. It's a wave of pain you ride, and for me, it's just like, not just my stomach, it's also to my thighs, it's also all around my back and my lower back. Anything you want to add, Morton?
Not really.
Here, I'll record you because I will ask you a question if you're okay with that.
It's still running.
Cool. What's your experience of seeing me have contractions?
No, it's been good. No, not good, but it's been like, you've handled it really well so far, and then of course I know that as it gets closer, they're gonna get worse. So like we haven't seen the half of it yet, in that sense. So we'll see. But you've been a champion this whole time. You really have been.
If you want to get any if you think there's anything that would make some interesting B-roll, you can get it.
Can't really think of anything. Mostly just how messy this room is.
What are you talking about?
Well, she just took away the food that we'd been eating, so it's not.
Trying to keep stuff tidy-ish.
But we live in this room.
Martin got me candy. They said you need to eat and have strength. Even candy, just eat.
So I was like, okay, here, have candy. Here, have candy.
Thank you. Morton's taking good care of me.
I do what I can.
And I'm gonna get to go in a little birthing.
Or it's not a.
It's not for birthing.
Yeah, it's not a birthing. It's just a bathtub.
It's just a bathtub, but it's gonna be a nice change of scenery.
Yes.
Maybe I'll feel something akin to comfort for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Maybe. Whoa, dude, that's a high number.
Yeah. So right after we finished filming the previous clip, we just sat around talking for like a minute, and then the contractions started. One of the things we learned in our birthing class was to keep your voice in a low register, because that helps keep your breathing more natural and can help you get through the pain easier.
This is a long one.
Yeah.
Ow. 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 At this part of the program, they were like, let's progress this business and break your water. And yeah, that was a very strange experience. What does it feel like?
Feeling?
The water over the head.
It's like a big balloon or a small balloon.
Oh, that's what's the problem. I'm having a contraction.
Hey.
I'm like, why is it so uncomfortable? Oh. You. I know it's a weird sound.
I know. This is great footage for the vlog.
I listened to a vlog. I didn't tell you about this, but like it's a very ancient meditation practice of singing Hugh.
Whoops.
Oh yeah, I feel that. I think that's gonna go through all the mats.
There you go.
Doesn't gush like the fire engine. That was a serious.
I'm just feeling now,
Okay.
and then I feel around to see.
It's a very warm trickle.
And there's the head. Perfect.
It's a very comforting warmth. Oh, hello.
And there I feel the 4, which is now 5. Definitely 5.
Okay.
Well done.
Thank you.
And I can see
I laid here like a champ.
like a champ. And I can see. We always look at the color of the water.
Yeah.
And it's a bit brown, so he's probably went to the loo.
Oh no, that's not good.
It's all right.
It's
all
okay?
right. Yeah. We will just keep track of him
Okay.
to check the heart rate.
That's because that merconium can be dangerous.
Yes, it can, but we will be very careful when he's born. And you can lift your bottom.
Okay.
And I will remove all the wet stuff. I think I'll do it like that.
You got this.
This is tiny. Oh.
got this.
Oh.
It's okay. It's hard to comfort you and film at the same time.
It's okay. You can turn it off.
Okay.
These really were the longest days of my entire stinking life. Epidurals are the most beautiful thing in the existence of mankind. Wait, it has to do with mankind existing. Get it, Morton?
Yes.
Get it? My leg is numb because I was sleeping on it. And yeah, I mean, I went from screaming. I mean, I didn't actually scream, but I was pretty loud. Morton.
A couple of times, yeah.
I was having a rough time, and then got the epidural, and then from that point on, it was more of a kind of feeling. And I actually got some sleep, and my body progressed while I was sleeping. Now, I needed to lean on 2 different nurses to get to the bathroom because my leg was so numb, and I was walking around like Scarecrow from Wizard of Oz, and that was really funny to me. I just feel so good that I got some sleep. This seems like a really good place to say that the Gotland nurses and doctors and midwives and whatever other titles they have are the best in the universe. Just so full of empathy, professionalism, kindness, gentleness. They were just amazing. And at one point when I was telling one of them about my YouTube channel, and I thought it would be fun to have her say hi in it, especially because she has a daughter who watches YouTube sometimes. And so if she happens to watch this, then she can be embarrassed by her mom. Because I always love to facilitate the embarrassment of people. Anyway, I love them all so much. I feel like I'm accepting an award. Like, I love all you, my beautiful fans. They took such good care of me, and they supported me so thoroughly, and I'm really, really thankful. Okay.
Thank you for having me, for letting me in.
Oh, thank you. You're wonderful.
Have a nice time now, and just give birth like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
See you later.
See you. When I'm working through a contraction, I have to keep remembering shoulders down, breathe in,
You're doing so great.
and make myself heavy.
Yes.
And I'm gonna cry. Just like thinking that it's so close now.
Yeah. 9 centimeters, the last check.
So close.
We've been here for, what is it now? 53 hours.
But I've only been in active labor for... They said I was active like when we moved to this room.
Which was like, well, I mean, it was really like when, well, we could start counting it from like when they punctured the amniotic sac, which that's still over 12 hours ago now.
Yeah.
13 hours, I think. I think it was just before 11
But
at
then
night.
needing to do extra checks on him because he pooped.
Yep. There's poop in the amniotic water.
Yeah. Meconium.
But
Which
they...
would be the hair that he grew and then ate.
Yes. But so also what they're doing, because basically the main risk with that can just be that it can make him too tired. So they just did a quick check of his lactic acid, and it was within the good levels. So
But that feels so weird to know that he already has had his head pricked.
yeah.
What a weird feeling. Should I record you a minute?
You can. Oh yeah, and if people are wondering about all the tubes on Katie, she currently has 3 different things in like 3 different tubes going into her body. One is
One is just nutrients.
yeah, one is just a nutrient drip, just because there is still a possibility that we might have to change tracks and do a C-section. It doesn't look like it now because there's good progress, but just in case that becomes a necessity, they want her to be fasting until that call is made. So she gets a nutrient drip. But that's the last one that came in. Then before that, it's the tube going into her back for the epidural, and then the one that's been there the longest is the one in the other arm that is for the hormone supplement to help the labor progress faster. So that's what all of that was. So there we have the nutrient drip. There we have the oxytocin hormone supplement. That thing down there is the thing that monitors contractions.
But yeah, so I have another thing up my special place.
Oh yeah, they decided
That's
to
monitoring Pickle.
do a direct sensor attached to his head for his heartbeat, which is going strong. His pulse staying over 130, which is roughly where you want it in active labor. So this is all good.
I amuse myself about coming up with nicknames for Pickle's eventual exit place.
Oh, sorry. The Cave of Wonders. No, okay, no, sorry.
Do you want me to edit that out? I've thought of myself as a strong-minded person, but I hadn't given so much thought to strength inside of myself, inside of my body. Like, I had kind of thought of myself as someone who is afraid of pain, which, I'm still not a huge fan of it, but as someone who would just, run the other way from pain and couldn't handle it. And looking back on this footage, I'm proud of myself, of what I've been through and how I've handled it and how I haven't backed down. And yeah. The next footage that I have is from after the delivery, so I'm going to save that for another vlog, because this is already getting kind of long. But I hope that this video satisfied some curiosity of the process. And another big point of a video like this, just, and like a lot of the videos on my channel here, is learning compassion for what people go through, especially if you haven't been there. It's a real way to appreciate the process and to gain respect for people who go through this. I gain respect for myself going back and looking at these memories from a week ago and like, wow, I really went through that. I'm so glad it's over. Thanks for watching, and especially if you made it this far. Hugs. Masters of Death.
This is pretty much the
Best.
video ever made.